mindset. Sometimes I'm scared. Actually, no, I don't think I'm just too happy, too excited. I think that's what it is. My biggest obstacle is being too excited and just doing dumb things.
Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview covering VCT Americas Stage 1. For this occasion, I'm here accompanied once again by OXY of Cloud9, who are coming off of a win over MIBR to finish the regular season with a 5-1 record. So, OXY, thank you so much for taking the time once again for another interview this year. And yeah, taking on in MIBR, not many people would have foreseen a series like that, but still, for you guys to come out on top, how are you feeling? How are you taking in this result?
It was a great win. We came out. We looked good at the beginning, and then we trolled a little bit, like here and there, had a little too much fun. But yeah, we came out with the win, and we finally won our first map, so that's a bonus. So
Yeah, I was just about to ask that, finally winning that first map, how I mean, you guys were able to win a majority of your matches so far this stage, but how important was it for you guys to finally get that first map win out of the way?
it was really important because we really just needed like that jump spot, that jump not jump spot, jump start. To finally get a first map win, and I think that we did well. First map, we threw a little bit OT, but we finished it off. So first time for everything. Now we're gonna keep doing it.
Oh, for sure. And as you said, going into OT, you guys were up ahead 12-7 before MIBR sparked that comeback in their own right. So, what do you think went wrong for the team, that kind of made it very close at the very end of that first map?
I think we just played like we just wanted to get the game over. We just started swinging, trolling, playing by ourselves, doing all this solo stuff, bad plays, stuff like that. But we fixed it up in the end, so we made it out.
Oh, for sure. And map two, what was the team's like mindset and just mindset going from map one to map two and just continuing that momentum, trying to take down MIBR in a much more clean fashion compared to the first map.
We were just like, hey, just play like the first half and then don't troll and we'll be good. And we did
And
that.
of course, just saying it sweet and concise, as you usually do. Really appreciate that. And
Mhm.
and it's another performance, another great performance for you. Finishing at the top of the leaderboard statistics wise, and just how do you look at your performance overall against MIBR today?
I think I did all right. I definitely could have played better. Some situations a little bit better, but hey, we'll just come on with that. We'll just be happy with the win. So I'll be happy with the win.
I mean, you finished off with 32-16, doubling up on that KD in that first
Hmm.
map. And for you, is that not like your best or anything like that?
No, definitely not my best. I'm definitely not even close to my best yet, but I got a long way to go.
Do you feel you've been able to play at your best so far in stage one?
In certain instances, yes, but not all the time.
Can you kind of pinpoint exactly which moment or match series did you feel like you felt that you were kind of up there, personally, individually?
Honestly, don't really know. I just know like a couple runs where I actually played individually well into my peak performance, but I don't know. I don't remember them. But most of the time, I'm definitely not playing at my best. I'm just swinging and doing every single. I just swing. That's legit it. So.
And even so, like majority of the time, it just keeps working, and you just keep on popping off and just keep on performing well. I mean,
Yep.
simple question now: how? How
Now,
are you able to just do it with that kind of mindset? Just
listen to me right now. All I do is not think at all. All I do is swing. That's all I got. Just don't think.
all right. And I was going to just ask about how you view more, not just looking at your overall performance in this recent series, but more so just at your overall performance in this entire split. You're continuing that momentum from a kickoff and now finishing within, I believe, top two within rating per VLR, and also the same for ACS. I mean, just sort of taking a look back as to your performance overall in stage one. Yeah, what are the biggest pros and cons that you've seen out of yourself in this regular season?
Pros, I think I'm not thinking, which is good, and I just am confident. That's it. I'm happy, confident, keep the mood up, and just swing. That's it. Just shoot my gun. I ain't gotta do anything else.
What do you think was the biggest obstacle that you kind of had to go through for you specifically? You know, was it just mental or just you kind of not feeling off in certain moments during the season? What do you think was the biggest obstacle for you?
Obstacles, maybe when like the team is down in the first map, don't say the right words. I only say I'm a simple-minded person, so I maybe triggered some people when saying words like, "Oh, I just say, just shoot them," and then people obviously can't like. I mean, it's just like basic, but I don't know. I think that was my biggest obstacle. Just bring up the mood, and for me, I don't really know. Maybe my mindset. Sometimes I'm scared. Actually, no, I don't think I'm just too happy, too excited. I think that's what it is. My biggest obstacle is being too excited and just doing dumb things.
I don't see that as an obstacle at all. It's just another dimension of just your personality.
Yeah, maybe.
uh, I'm kind of curious on how you kind of do your comms within the game. Of course, we kind of see that in the content pieces from C9. But what's your thought process when it comes to doing your comms within the match, within games, and just within officials? It's in this season. What's that kind of thought process like?
For me, I'm just trying to make a joke of the whole thing, just have fun. Like we're playing a game, let's have fun. We play our best when we have fun. So I just try to bring the mood as high as possible. We're all having fun. We're all swinging. We're all doing everything together. We're all talking is the most important thing. And if I just need to talk and just have fun, then everyone else will do it. So
The last time we talked for an interview was during kickoff and maybe start of stage one, but still,
mhm.
I believe you guys had a different version of the roster, and you know, from then on, bringing in Rooney and Moose. I've already talk about
Mhm.
this with a few of your teammates since then up until now. But how do you kind of compare your play, you know, within both versions of the roster, the present one and the past one? How do you kind of compare the two?
The old one was less talkative, like a less communicative team. Like Maxime and I mean Whippy and Jake, they didn't calm. They just no. I don't like it was. I don't know what to say. It was like they didn't calm as much. I guess. I think that's about it. Rooney and Moose, they just calm a lot more. Maybe it's experience. Maybe it's just how their personalities are. But I don't know. We just talk a lot more than we used to.
How have they kind of supported you, you know, as the duelist, you know, given the fact that they're new guys entering the team. Well, Rooney technically new, but still, I
Mhm.
digress. How have they kind of been supporting you so far at this stage that kind of allows you to just you be you know, be your usual confident self.
Um, what they do is they just I don't. They just tell me just keep going. That's it. They just tell me. They just give me motive. Like just keep going. That's legit. It. Just keep going.
Give because of your performance and just you continuing to be consistent with your excellent individual play, man, some people have now been starting to think of you as one of the best players in VCT Americas, or maybe I might dare say the world. But how do you kind of see yourself within the ranks? I already see you shaking your head about that, but still, uh, where do you kind of see yourself? You know, within the list of players, best players within this league.
I don't really like putting myself all the way up there, even if maybe people consider me as a good player. But I don't know. I just like being, just a player. I don't. It doesn't really bother me if I'm at the top or at the bottom, as long as I'm having fun doing my job. But I think I don't know. Aspas is just the goat. I can't even say anything. Aspas is just the goat.
I can say you're a goat as well. You know, you've been earning that kind of thing so far. You know,
Mhm.
earlier on in this year, but of course we got to see more of you continue to perform well in the future. But neither here nor there. Not sticking still with the present. I remember you posting a little bit of a tweet sometime this week about you turning 19. You turning 19
Yeah.
years old,
Mhm.
and how you kind of gave us a kind of overview of your perspective on just getting a year older and just looking at your place in your career,
Mhm.
playing in tier one, being in Cloud9 after starting out in tier two and everything below that. Um, just talking about that, did you ever think you would be able to just kind of ascend so quickly and so young in your career?
Well, everyone always told me at the beginning. Everyone always told me, "Wow, you're just gonna make it. You're good enough. You're gonna be there one day. It doesn't matter what you do. You're gonna be there. You're gonna get up there." And I was always like, "All right, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do." And then as time went on, G2, and then after G2, got signed to C9, played all these off seasons, and then obviously the normal season. It's been a crazy road, but I don't know. I legit don't know.
You know, as someone that has had a very bright, very energetic personality, someone that feasts on just the vibes and just playing well from that.
Mhm.
How are you able to just kind of have that mindset to just continue playing, not care about any of the circumstances, and just being yourself? How are you able to make that happen?
To me, the game it's a video game. You just gotta have fun. It is meant for you to have fun and just shoot enemies. That's legit it. At the end of the game, that's all it is. So if I shoot better, hey, then we win. That's it.
I might say this. I mean, you're probably the most mature out of everyone, or basically everyone within this league. Very very interesting to hear that from yourself. Despite being
Mhm,
19, you're already at composing yourself as a veteran. And
mhm,
one more question before I wrap it up. More so now that you're in playoffs, now that you finished off a pretty impressive regular season, debut regular season
mhm.
in Tier One, what are your expectations for playoffs? Um, provided any team that kind of goes up against you as your opponent, what are your expectations?
I don't like saying well, I'll win because I jinx myself a lot. So we'll have fun is what I will say. If whoever plays against us, G2, 10, any of the teams, we'll just have fun.
Do you have any team that you kind of want to face off in particular, or does it matter?
Hey, I personally want to play Sen because I want to play him first time ever. I'll get to play my GOAT 10s. If not, I'll play him next season. But that GOAT 10s, Madrid winners, and Jordan, that guy, he's been throwing my rank games a little too much. So I'll have to put him down.
Of course, whatever happens, hopefully you guys are able to accomplish, do well in playoffs, and then everything else after that. Oxy, thank you so much for taking the time during this interview. Once again, really appreciate it. The best of luck goes to you for playoffs.
Thank you.